Good morning, everybody. Good morning, studio. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, virtual audience. Thanks for joining us today. It's a beautiful Saturday, January 2nd, here in Massachusetts. My name is Amy. This is my friend Deba. And then we got a number of students in our studio practicing our power class this morning. Hope you had a great new year, and I hope you have a spectacular 2021 and that you'll spend as much of it as possible doing yoga with us at Mystic Fitness. Let's see, what is there to talk about? Stay healthy, stay safe, stay warm, love one another, and we're just going to dig right into our practice. We're here every morning at 9 a.m. Okay, on Facebook. Oh, I know what I want to say. This past week, Facebook's been a little bit inconsistent with our live streams, and if we get cut off at any point, please don't get discouraged. We try to get ourselves right back on, and if we can't, please understand it's just a technical difficulty that shortly will be fixed. All right, it's fingers and toes crossed. Toes, yeah. That we'll have the full 75 minutes today. All right, enjoy yourselves, guys. We're going to start in child's pose, please. You're going to spread your knees apart, stretch your arms out in front of you. Pull your right shoulder over to the right, and your left shoulder out to the left. Let your heart rest. Just inhale through your nose. Now in the studio, our exhales are out through our noses. At home, exhale out through your mouth or your nose. Make sure it's a thorough exhale each time, so you want to be releasing CO2 and other toxins that are in the body. You want to really dig deep with the inhale and get to the bottom of your lungs. Stir up the material that's just kind of lingering at the bottom of your lungs and get it out of you. So inhale nice and deeply, inflate those lungs. Hold that inhale. And then in another second or two, you exhale, digging deep, scraping the bottom of your lungs free from all the toxins and release them out of your body. We'll gently rise onto our heels. So pick yourselves up from your child's pose. Let's sit on our heels. Take a look over your left shoulder. Chin comes down, roll the head, look over your right shoulder. Couple more times, chin rolls down, left, right, back to your center. Two hands come into prayer. We'll start our practice together in the studio and at home with the sacred sound of Om, so breathe in. Cleansing breath out, please. One more time, breathe in. Enjoy your practices, my dears. Let's bring our hands down to the ground, tops of the feet on the floor, or tuck your toes, taking some tabletops here, some cow and cats rather. Inhaling, arching your spine, and exhale, rounding and tucking. And inhale, we arch, and we round and we tuck. Breathe in, and breathe it out. One more time, breathing in and out. And then spreading the hands a little wider and the knees a little wider apart. And just circling your body, so just making some nice big circles one way. the other way. Very good. You're going to go right into some core work here. So resume your tabletop proper for me. Shoulders above wrists and hips above your knees. Flatten your back. It's called a neutral spine. Tailbone points straight back behind you. And tap that right foot back for me. So straighten out the leg. And let's just tap that back. A couple of breaths here to just stretch your hamstrings. So toes are on the floor. You press your right heel toward the back of the room. And then toward the front of the room, rolling over the big toe. And just go back and forth. And then finding the neutral position, please, where the left hip is right on top of the left knee. Back is flat, shoulders are right above wrists. Please raise your right leg in the air, straight back behind you, foot is flexed. You can hold it up there, use the strength of your glute and your thigh. Roll your inner thigh inward for me, line it up with the midline of your body. Try the same thing with your left arm, extend it forward. Palm may be facing the floor, or perhaps it's facing to the right. We'll inhale, stretch these two limbs apart. We'll exhale, bring your elbow to your knee underneath you, tuck the core. Extend and tuck. And what I mean by tuck the core is every time you pull in, I want that belly pulling towards your back. Keep that nice bandha, Uddiyana bandha. Extend and tuck. Here we go, students. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We tuck, hold it, and then left hand comes down and right knee comes down. Waggle that little tail of yours, pushing your hips to the left and to the right. Maybe even looking for the hip over your shoulder, one side, the other side. Maybe even circling those hips a little bit. And let's try that all on the left side, okay? Here we go. So first extending left leg and pushing your heel back and forward and back and forward. Breathe. Nice stretch there, isn't it? Okay, ready? Straighten that leg. Use your left glute and the strength of that left thigh. Use your core, please. Belly draws in. Right arm extends. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, tuck. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautifully done. Let's bring the right hand down and the left knee down and go ahead and just waggle that tail of yours, one side and the other. And then push your hips back, just resuming in child's pose. And let your fingertips walk forward a little bit to really stretch the armpits. Breathe. Two more breaths in your child's pose. Of course, you take this whenever you feel it, whenever you need it. One more breath. Okay, thank you guys. Come back to tabletop. We're going to tuck our toes under. But this time, please just raise your knees 2 inches off the floor. Keeping the knees raised, can you extend that right leg back? And then down. Knees are raised, left leg back, in, down, right leg, in, down, left leg, in, down, right leg, left leg, right leg. Now try not to push your hips way up in the air. I want your hips still level with your shoulders. Those knees are just raised maybe an inch or two. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys did great. Push your hips all the way up for your first downward facing dog. Let your head hang heavy. Breathe in and out. Let's bend the knees to a hover and down dog. These are your plank rolls. So bend those knees and down dog. Then pull your belly in deeply, round that lower back, roll forward into a high plank. Here you go. Try again. Hips push up, down dog. Knees bend, belly draws in, roll that lower back. High plank. Down dog, knees drop, rolling planks. You find some sort of fluidity here. Really, really using that core. And when you land in high plank the next time, roll forward on the toes, bending at elbows. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You're welcome to take tabletop to get there. Lower the knees one more time. Prepare for flight. Look forward. Hop, skip, jump, or walk. Feet meet the hands. Inhaling, flat back, hands on shins. And exhale your forward fold. Inhale, raise it up, circle sweep, rise all the way to standing. That stretch is going to feel awesome. And exhale, please, prayer hands to your heart center. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, circle sweep, raise it up. Exhale, forward fold, draw all the way down. Hands on the ground, inhaling, halfway lift. Step or hop back to your high plank. Good. Holding your plank, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. You guys rock. 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Prepare for flight. Bend those knees. Look forward. Hop, skip, jump, or walk. Feet to hands. Inhaling, flat back, hands on shins. Exhale your forward fold. Inhale, raise it up, circle sweep, all the way up to rise. And exhale, per hands to your heart center. Breathe in. Breathe it out. Taking our chair pose here. Bend your knees and find a seat for yourselves. So what you want is that nice 45-degree angle of the pelvis. Okay, let the tailbone be your pointer. Okay, sort of like the pointer in a compass. We're going to use the tailbone as that pointer. So not poking way out and not tucked deeply under. Just a nice organic 45-degree angle there. Look down, make sure you see your toes, your big toes. So the knees are not eclipsing the toes. And pull that core in nice and firmly. Let's sit a little deeper and a little deeper. Maybe even a little lower here. Firing up those thighs. And breathe. We're going to take 3 more breaths here. So when that happens, you try to make peace and calm with the discomfort. Go a little lower if you're able to. 2 more breaths. So we're in a heated studio here, and us students here are really starting to feel that heat. So let's rise up, circle sweep, inhale, rise, stretch up. Exhale just to standing. Breathe in here and breathe out. Good. Here's your chair. So inhale, sweep up. Exhale, let's take it down back into that chair. Good. Find your breath. Inhale and exhale. The next time we rise, excuse me, we're going to open up to the right. So you're going to rise and open, peel those arms out to the right. Rise up again and dip down to chair. Inhale, circle sweep, we rise. Now you're staying standing. You're just opening up to the left. Keep those legs straight. Beautiful. Inhale, rise. Exhale to your chair. So our twists are standing twists, guys. Inhale, rise. Open up to right. Take it back. And now the dip. Much kinder. Here we go. Up. Open. Up. Down. Up. Use those arms. Left. Now's the dip. Good. So what I'm having you do is really dissect the movements. Isolate your body parts here. Work with them. Open. Spread those arms. That's a beautiful exercise right there. It doesn't never have to hurt or be super hard, okay? The softest things can have the most profound impact. And those standing twists are very soft. Open, yet the arms are experiencing wonderful challenges. One more on each side. We rise, open, rise, and dip. Last one. Rise, open, stand up, and dip. Okay, separate your feet. Surround your head with your arms. We just take some ragdoll here, little bend in the knees. Now, if you think you've got the coordination, we'll seal up that set with actually bending the knees during the twists, okay? So we're going to try that one more time and add an extra element. Let's rise up slow and carefully. We circle sweep. We'll start in chair. So here's your chair. Good. We rise up, and when we open to the right, the knees bend. Good, Larry. Here we go. Up. Remember, there's a chair proper right in center. And the left. You got it now. Chair proper in center. Center. Chair left. Chair proper. Chair right. Proper. Oops. I'm the choreographer, and I screwed that up. One more on each side. Here's your right. Up. Proper. Up. And your left. You guys did great. Can you believe the arm workout here? Let's finish it up just in Tadasana with hands in prayer. I'd like you then to just swing those arms. Are you a little surprised by how the arms are feeling? Mine are tingling away. And there was not chaturanga that made them tingle, but just slow, deliberate movements. Let's take the right arm and just gently press it against the chest. That's lovely. And change your arms. Let's take our left and press. And then I like to add a little momentum here, so swing them back, right? What I want you to do is just kind of excite the armpit and the shoulder muscles by moving them, swinging them with a little bit of umph. There you go. I'm really into stretching the chest muscles lately. It's a great way to do it. Okay. Roll out those shoulders. Sweeping arms up high. Inhale. Hands come into steeple. Index finger points and thumbs cross. Sides of feet together so they touch. Hips push forward. Shoulders drawing back. Inhale that beautiful stretch up. I'm going to just take a nice little side bend to the right. Try to keep your two hips on a plane parallel to the plane of the front of your room. Back to your center. How about the left now? That's excellent, Shravya. And back to your center. Now really activate the glutes. I want you squeezing the buttocks very firmly. Push your hips gently forward, activating the quads as well here. Lift up out of lower back. Inhale, stretch up. We'll drop our heads back gently and arms move with the ears as we just take a very mild back bend. Please don't push this. Again, opening the chest to the ceiling. Good. Use that powerful core to safely return back to center. Okay, push the weight into left leg. You can pick up that right leg. And just do a couple of taps here. So down and up and down and up, down and up. Beautiful. Restore it back next to the left. We'll try the other side. So weight's in the right leg. And just take some taps here. Beautifully done, guys. Bringing your foot back. All right, bring those arms down, building strong arm muscles today. Take your hands behind you and interlace your fingers. And if interlacing is not available, then just hold a towel between the hands or a strap. Okay, lifting up out of lower back. Again, puffing the chest up to the ceiling. Breathing in and out here. And take those clasped hands or the hands that are holding the strap and just bring them over to your left hip. And back to center and just slide them over to the right hip. Very subtle movement. Beautiful. Releasing that grip. Shake out your hands. You guys are doing great. We're going to put the weight into the left foot. So plant that foot. You can spread your toes. All four corners of that foot. All those mounds. Pressing into the floor firmly. We're going to pick up that right shin. Take your time. And we stand here, tall back, circling at your ankle. Just standing in place here is quite a feat. Open it up to Nataraja if you can. When we replace the leg, instead of keeping it in center, it's going to wrap around the left. Let's extend our wings out this time. Now, perhaps you get that foot behind the calf, or maybe today it's just a crisscross like mine is. Two arms extending out, stretching from all of that arm work we did. Then raising the right arm up. Back down, stopping at the midline. Left arm. Use those core muscles. Back down. How beautiful. Right arm swings underneath the left, guys. Eagle. Crossing at elbows and wrists. Belly draws in. And release. Circle sweep up and down. Okay. Roll out. You guys feeling it in the arms? Yeah. Yeah, huh? Those twists did it. Those twists really did it today. Okay, roll out. We'll try it on the other side. So you're going to spread the foot, the right foot wide, each corner mound pressing into the floor. And here we go, my dears. Interlace your fingers, draw up. Circle your ankle. Breathe. Okay, good. Nataraja. And we bring it to center, but it has a different destiny. It's going up and over the right to set up for eagle. If you bend those knees deeply, you might be able to tuck your left foot behind your right calf. But do what feels right for you. Extending those arms, and then left arm rises. It's kind of learning how to stay balanced with asymmetry. Left arm down, right arm up. Down. You're going to sweep the left arm under the right, eagle. I like to pick up my elbows up and down during eagle. Stretch the back. I even bring my hands forward. 2 more breaths. One more. Okay. And release. Very difficult work today. Slower moving, but still. Let's take our right wrist in our left hand, lift it up and over. And change sides, up and over. Okay. Float those arms down. Roll out. Taking standing knee, please. So positioning on the left foot for balance. Right knee rises. We're going to just press the thigh down. I'd like you to then push your heel forward. Rebend the knee and step back for crescent lunge position. Take your time. Finding that beautiful crescent lunge. So some of us may have a very bent knee. Make sure there's a little bend in the back knee to protect your lower back. These are beautiful. Please push off. Take your second set of standing knee position. Press down. Good, Judy. Kick that heel forward, back, and crescent lunge. Good. You find the version of movement that you love, that feels organic for you. You move in your way. Let's try that one more time. Push off, and the knee lifts. Resistance, press down, push out, and back, and crescent lunge position. Okay, spin that back heel down for me. Let's straighten the front leg. So 2 straight legs here. Triangle position. The left hand comes on the left thigh and the right arm lifts up. Now some of us have triangles where we can reach all the way down to the floor with that left hand or to a block. I position my triangle with my hand on my thigh. It's more than enough for me. But everybody's practice is unique to them. Coming back to center with straight legs though, and rotating that heel, rotating on the heel so you're facing the right side of your room. Pull those heels in. We'll do cat's moon river here. So bend those knees. I'm actually going to face this way, but you all face that mirror for me, okay? You remember this from the last 2 weeks probably. So starting with your goddess, work those thighs. Arms out to sides. Okay, we're going to twinkle the fingers and bring hands together in front of us. That's your river. And then palms face each other and a big circle moon. Back to your center. Open the river. Close the river. Palms face each other. We circle in the opposite direction. Take your time. Gaze can follow the movement of the arms until they're in center. Open that river. Close the river. Moon to the left. Open the river. Close the river. And moon to the right. You guys are great. Push through those legs, straighten them out. Pivot on the heels, face the front. Finding your crescent lunge position. You got it. It's all about fluidity. Connecting the postures and the breath. Right foot steps forward to meet the left, and there's your standing position, Tadasana. Roll out, take whatever you need to take. And we take it on the other side when you're ready. So plant the right foot. Bring your left knee up. Press it down. Kick out. Back. Crescent lunge position. Take your time. Second set when you're ready. You got this. Let's try that one more time. Good work. You're going to roll the back heel down and straighten that front leg, finding your straight leg triangle for me. So right hand on the right thigh and lifting up and breathing here. So really savoring each posture, appreciating each posture for how it feels and for its benefits to you. Let's tilt back to center. Pivot on the right heel. Heels come in and we find that goddess. Maybe you go a little lower this time. Maybe the thighs feel stronger. Arms out to sides. We're going to bring the river in and out. Oops, I think we have to bring the river in again, don't we? Here we go. Bring it in, my loves. Palms together. We're going to swing that moon over to the right first. So right. Open. Close. Palms face each other. Left. Circle. Ready? Open. When you open that river, bring the shoulder blades together so they squeeze together behind you, and then close that river. Here we go. We're opening to the left or the right? Left? Okay. I think so. I may have lost it though. All right. Open up. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Close it up. Moon in the other direction. Open. Close. I think we're going to the left. Let's open. Last one. Ooh, lots of beautiful arm work today. Let's open up that river. Bring your hands behind you. Straighten out those legs. Interlace your fingers. Push your chest forward. If you need to open the legs a little wider, please do so. Forward fold. All right, guys, take it up nice and slow. Woo. Arms come out. Pivoting on the heels, finding crescent lunge position. Left foot steps forward to meet the right. Let those arms come down to your sides. Roll out those shoulders. When we started, we did that little neck twist. So look over right shoulder. See how that feels for you. Chin rolls down. Left shoulder. Couple more of these. Okay. Standing again, another balancing posture with the left foot planted. Bend your right knee. We're going to grab the right foot behind us. I like to have both hands on my foot, maybe one on the ankle, one on the foot. Pull shoulders back, thighs come together, and stand up strong. Breathe. Pulling that heel towards your hiney. Stand strong. And then a great stretch. Option to start pushing the thigh back a little bit. Make sure your tailbone's pointing down though. Okay. You're going to place it for tree position. Remember, students, no heel ever on the standing knee. It goes above it or below it. And find a tree. Option to move those arms. Again, those beautiful, long, strong arms. We twisted our necks, gave the vertebra on our neck some nice twisting. You can even try to employ that, looking over one shoulder or the other, seeing if you can maintain your balance when you do that. Very hard to do that. Okay. Release your posture when you feel ready. Here comes the other side, okay? So planting the right foot. I don't think we started with tree, did we, Shrevya? I think it was after. We have to do this first, right? Yeah, let's take our quad stretch first, honey. So grab your foot behind you, thighs together. Point that knee down. Boy, do I love this stretch. Make sure that tailbone's pointing down. When you do that, your left knee will come a little forward, so that's the challenge. Push that left knee back, stretch that quad, and the hip flexor. In your time, whenever you feel ready, take that heel. Tree pose. Transcend. Okay. True release. Very nicely done. So last week, I just remembered, we preceded our balancing postures with core, heavy duty core, and all of us felt like we were stronger balancing. So my apologies for not doing that this time. I would have liked to have done that. I just didn't remember that we did that last week. Let's take it down when you're ready and we'll do some core work, okay? And it'll apply toward tomorrow's balancing. Here we go. Arms up high, inhale, circle sweep, rise. Exhale, come on all the way down. Go ahead, guys, take it down. Hands on the ground, flat back, inhaling, and you can walk or step or hop back to high plank. Let's hold that plank together. Sometimes I lose sight that this is power class, so pull that belly in. Option to go on elbows or option to drop the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rolling forward on the toes, elbows bend, chaturanga. Take your up dog, breathing in. But then I would like you to just lower your chest down and breathe out. Keep your hands under your shoulders, stretch out long. We're going to do a back strengthener here. Cobra, elbows pointing up. Push your pubic bone into the floor, so tilt the pelvis, tailbone points toward the back of the room, not the ceiling, okay? Stretch long, breathe in, raise your chest, cobra. Breathe out and lower. Go slow here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Take 3 more. Inhale, lifting and lowering. 2 more. 1 more. And spread your arms out like airplane wings. Empty your body. Exhale. Inhale, fly. 2 shoulder blades together and down your back. Exhale, lower. Inhale and fly. Exhale and lower. Fly. Lower. Let's fly. Stay there. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, lower. Reach back for your right foot or ankle. Here's that beautiful quad stretch. Revisited. Hold that foot. Hold that ankle. Chin on the mat. Squeeze. Breathe. Lift your quad up if you can. Release. Change sides. Relax the right leg. Left foot comes up. Squeeze. Breathe. Lift your left thigh. Release. Spread your arms out again for me. Now, 2 variations of this. The one I always teach, we're going to stretch the right shoulder. I like to roll over using my left hand. You can rest your head on the floor or on a block. But my friend Nisa this week taught me I can extend that right arm and then try to use your left leg, momentum in the left leg, to roll you over for what she calls a half scorpion. So no help from the left arm, just the left leg rolls you over. So you find which version you like better. Objective here is the stretch of the right side. So we don't have to stay here long. We can roll right back down. Left arm extends. And you can push over with that right leg, or you can push over with your right hand, or use both. Okay, my loves, take it back. Ooh, how does that feel? Push up, use your hands, crawl backward on your hands. Let's take a fixed, firm position, giving those thighs, those quads a gorgeous stretch. So this is all about our limbs today, arms and legs. Whew. You got it, Joan. One more breath here. Okay, bring those thighs together, come on up, careful. Gonna do a nice core exercise. I'm pulling this straight out of Bikram though. It's called half tortoise position with your thighs together and the tops of your feet flat on the floor. You're gonna sit on your heels. Here we go. Sit up straight, belly draws in and down, circle sweep arms up high. Again with those strong arms, palms together, thumbs crossed, lift up, inhaling. Leading with the chin, it's a flat back as you slowly dive down. Now the hips never leave the heels. That's what makes this so challenging, forcing you to flatten your back and elongate the spine. Use the core. Stretch forward. Keep drawing that belly in to rise right back up. That's one. You're going to take this 3 more times. Ready, guys? Stretch up. Slowly. The slower you go, the better the benefits. Tap down and rise up. Two more. We are capitalizing on that nice thigh stretch. Using core matter here. And one more time. Let's drop that right hand down. You did great. Just take a side stretch. Left hand down. And back to your center. You guys did great. Okay, get those legs out from under you. Let's turn around. Have your head facing the front and your feet facing the back for some nice core work on our backs. Go ahead and lie all the way down. Yeah, let's give that a try. You can lie all the way down. Stretch your arms long over your head toward the front of your room, so stick pose. Okay, relax every bone and muscle. Just stretch long, breathe. Open up those arms to goalpost. With palms facing the ceiling, do the elbows touch the floor? Mine really don't. Mine skim the floor. Barely skim it. Alright, here's your wind removing pose. Relax that left leg, interlace your fingers over your right shin, squeeze. The thigh comes just to the right of your rib cage, please. Not on top of it. Changing out, releasing right leg. Squeeze left. Release that leg, please. We'll put our hands behind the bottom of our skull. So you're going to interlace your fingers at the base of your skull. Stretch your left leg long. Bring your right knee up. Reach your left elbow to your right knee, lifting your upper back. And then we'll change. A couple of weeks ago, maybe it was last week. Did we do 80 of these last week, guys? I love you. You remember. All right, we're going to try 40 here. So 1, 2, it was helpful, right, Mary Ellen? 3, I felt great all week. 4, 5, I'll just count in fives. Here's 10. Here's 15. Here's 20. 25. 30. 35. Okay. Relax. 40. You hit it. You can stretch out long, or if it feels better, bring your thighs to your chest, squeeze. What I'd like you to try next is just pick those legs up in the air and point and flex your feet. Now, there's all different theories, but I like to put my hands under my tailbone. Some people say it's a crutch, but otherwise my tailbone's going to get really ragged and bruised. So I put my wrists or hands under the tailbone when I do this one. Legs as straight as you can get them. You point the toes and flex the feet and lower your heels 6 inches. Point and flex and lower, point, flex, lower. All the while, the only important thing here is pulling that belly in and down. Get that lower back as flat on the floor as possible. When you're hovering with your legs, go ahead and lift your chest a little and keep this posture. Pulling belly in and down for me. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scoop those thighs up. Give yourself a hug. Let's all focus on that lower back and how flat is it on the floor as you do your core work. Squeezing the legs like this really helps you experience the lower back flattening on the ground. So breathe and squeeze. Releasing left leg, let's take wind removing again on the right. Squeeze. Switch out. If you'd like to join us for a second set of bicycles, please do. Otherwise, please just lay out nice and long and enjoy yourselves. Here we go, guys. 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. 15. That's 20. That's 25. That's 30. 35. 40. Much easier second round. Stretch out nice and long. Set it up for your second set of leg raising. Tucking, putting hands under tail or not. Point and flex and lower. When you're down there, lift your back, lift your legs, hold it. Release, let go, honey. Let it all go. Stretch out long. Taking your pelvic tilt here, please bend your knees. Put the soles of your feet on the floor. I'd like you to just to tilt the pelvis so that your lower back is in contact with the floor. This means pointing your tailbone away from you or to the back of your room and pointing your pubic bone to the front of your room. So you're tilting your pelvis here. Employ Mula Bandha, the lower core matter. Squeeze it firmly. Breathe. Before going up into bridge, you can even take the heels of your hands and just press your thighs away from you. Then relax the arms on the floor. Let's push into the feet. Use your hamstrings, the backs of your legs, to gently raise that pelvic tilt into a bridge. If you'd like to add more core challenge, you can raise your right leg up for 30 seconds. Count it. And then that leg will come down. Try the other side for me. When you raise your leg, please don't allow your hips to lower. Okay, great job, guys. Let's lower the hips down. Thighs come to chest, squeeze. I'd like you to start to think about taking a supine half pigeon here. So staying on your backs, bring the left foot on the floor and cross your right ankle over your left thigh. And just gently push your right thigh away from you. You can also use a block here. Last week I demonstrated with blocks. And breathe. I sometimes like to then take this figure 4 and drop it over to the right, keeping the right ankle on top of the left thigh for a very nice twist. Arms can be spread out. Bring your figure 4 back to center. Lower the left leg down, bring that right knee up in the air, and let's take that beautiful back exercise I always teach. We're going to open the right knee out to the right, push the right heel down, rotate right leg inward. So knee up and out, down and inward. Okay. Let's take the other side, guys. So the right foot plants, bend the knee, please, of that leg, and the left ankle comes up and over and on the thigh, and we're going to just gently persuade the left thigh away from us. You can stay there. You can drop the leg configuration over to the left. Stretch your arms out. Back to your center. Stretch the right leg long and take that knee circles with the left leg to open up that lower back. Knee up, knee out, straighten the leg, rotate inward. I hear a lot of cracking. I feel a lot of cracking when I do this one, especially my left side. The right side, I don't have any cracking. Stick pose, stretch the arms, flex your feet, point your toes. Just take one long full body scan and stretch before we go into Shavasana. Oh, I look a little crazy. Great to see you here today. And we'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. every day at the studio. We live stream. I'm going to close up with these guys for Shavasana. And just want to wish you a great 2021. Thanks for watching. My name is Amy. And peace.